How do all? And cheers from sunny, warm Lancashire. This is the Vorsteiner I made, and I'm going to be doing a side-by-side taste test in a couple of weeks. It still needs a couple of weeks just to improve a little bit. I want to give it every chance it possibly can when it comes up against the original. So I'm going to leave it a couple more weeks and then do a side-by-side taste test. But I can say now it's a really nice beer and very similar from what I can remember to the original Vorsteiner, but we'll see in a couple of weeks when it goes head to head. Today though, it's Bresaola day. So I've got my Bresaola. It's been curing in the fridge for 2 weeks in this vacuum sealed bag, and it's a beautiful, I don't think it will come up on the camera, but it's a beautiful red colour. All the spices and everything there, all those flavours now will have gone into the meat, and it's a lot firmer. It's really firmed up well. So it's now time to move this to the drying stage, and basically all I'm going to do is take it out the bag, wash it under some water, and I might even sprinkle on some white wine because we've got 30 bottles that are bottled this week, so it's not quite ready for drinking, but I might just splash some white wine on here as well, just to give some flavour. And then we pack this in another special bag called an Umai dry bag, and we leave it for, I think it's about 1 or 2 months, until it's lost about 30 or 40% of its weight. So I'm going to have to weigh this as well. Okay, I'm going to go in the house, I'm going to wash this off, and then I'll come back, I'll put the camera down onto my worktop, and I'll show you what I do. And so here is the piece of meat that's now been cured. It's firmed up really well, and I've taken it out of the bag. I've washed off all of the spices. Doesn't matter if you don't get them all off, but the vast majority, because they've all done their job now. They've flavoured this piece of meat. And let me tell you now, it smells absolutely amazing. This is going to be a really nice Bresaola. At this point, a lot of people will truss their meat, and that's because usually a Bresaola is a more circular, tubular cut of meat. Mine's already flat and oblong, so I can't see any point in trussing this up, and it's so firmed up now because of the curing that you can't really reshape it into any other shape. So I'm just going to keep it as it is and put it in my dry bag. And there it is, all finished in my dry bag, all vacuum packed and ready for the fridge, where it'll sit until it's lost 30 or 40% of its weight. So this currently weighs 1 kilogram exactly. It was 1.1, so it's lost 100 grams just from curing, but it makes the maths easy. So when this is between 600 grams or 700 grams, somewhere between there, it's ready for eating, it's safe to eat. And that could take 1 or 2 months. So it's just the waiting game now. Oh, the worst part, it's not like my salamis, they're ready in a month. And I'm making some duck breast. I'm going to cure and dry some duck breasts, which is meant to be absolutely beautiful. And that only takes about 3 weeks. 1 week to cure, 2 to 3 weeks drying, because they're so small. So again, that's another 3 weeks to 1 month. You don't have to wait as long, but potentially this could be in there for 2 months. Still, I've heard it's worth the wait, and it better bloody be. I'm sure it is. It smells divine. It really does. So that's that. Next week, this week I actually bought some salmon. So next week I'll show you how to make, or how I make, the gravel axe. And what's great about gravel axe is it only takes 1 day to cure. So you can be eating it almost immediately. And that means I can do a back-to-back video rather than showing you, one step and then another step and then having to wait. I can actually show you from start to finish how I make and then eat gravel axe. So that's for next week. Thanks for watching. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this really nice sunny hot afternoon. Well, it's not exactly hot. Tomorrow's going to be about 22, 23 they say. Today it's about 17, so from tomorrow spring's finally arrived and summer's on the way. So thanks for watching, and as always I'll see you again in the next video.